Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy September. As we look at the month coming down the road, I thought I'd just do a little look. Yesterday, being Monday, for the daily readings, we have switched over now to the Gospel according to Luke. And it begins with Jesus in Nazareth. So we're on chapter 4 already. We missed all the infancy narratives. Those get covered during Advent and Christmas. Baptism of the Lord, which is the beginning of Lent. So we have Jesus working a few miracles before coming home. All the Gospels, or I should say all the Synoptics, detail this. Matthew, Mark, and Luke. That Jesus went home. And each one, as they come along chronologically, adds a few more details to the event. Mark says he came to his own place. He speaks his words, and the people dismiss him. That's really the reaction that all three synoptics give, is that the people that know Jesus, knew him growing up, knew childhood Jesus, are dismissive of him. They're amazed at what they've heard. They are impressed with his words, but they are dismissive of his person. And Mark and Matthew, St. Mark and St. Matthew, just say he could work no miracles there because of their lack of faith. Luke puts a few more chips on the table, and Jesus calls out their lack of faith. And that's one of the things we have to remember about our Savior. If you give him reason to call you on the carpet, Jesus will, unhesitatingly, as he did with Peter this last Sunday when he said, "Get behind me, Satan, you are an obstacle to me." He called out Peter's attitude that suffering and death are the worst thing in the world, and they're not. Hell, sin, those two together are the worst things in the world. But, so in the gospel, Jesus brings up the example when they all dismiss him, same thing as Matthew and Mark, that God worked no miracles for the chosen people because of their lack of faith, but he worked it for a widow in Zarephath, pagan lady, and for Naaman the Syrian, pagan person, man. And they are enraged. So they're just not angry, insulted. They want to kill him. And see, that's why anger is a thing just to be really discerned, because most anger is not righteous. Most anger is prideful, and we get angry out of our pride. So think of all the things that you and I get angry about on a frequent or infrequent basis. We should get angry. There should be things that make us angry, but we have to know what those things are and why. If we get angry just because people disagree with us or have a different opinion than we do, we are prideful. We are arrogant. We don't even like to say those words, and we may be completely unaware of it, which is really sad. I mean, that's one of the real ironies of pride. You can be so focused on yourself and so unaware of it. That's what makes it so deadly. But Jesus calls out their pride, punctures it viciously, and they want to kill him. They want him dead. These are the people he grew up with. So we have to think about that. Because our anger, our prideful anger, acts in just the same way. The prideful anger always wants to destroy. Prideful anger wants to punish the source of its anger. Righteous anger wants to reform. Righteous anger wants to fight for what is good and is willing to lay the burden of pain on itself, not on the opponent. Now that you won't have to fight the opponent or something in some sort of encounter, whatever might be down the road, But righteous anger is sacrificial anger. Prideful anger is destroying the other anger. Just some thoughts. I didn't even think I was going to speak about anger, but hey, I had to think about why the locals wanted to kill Jesus, because he hurt their feelings and they got all angry about it. God bless everybody. Happy Tuesday and happy September. I hope it's a great month for all of us.